Hey guys, I got my friend Patty and her female Rottweiler, Harlow. Patty came to me a few weeks ago wanting some help, and Harlow was dragging her all over the place, and we started some basic obedience. So Patty's she's gonna do a heel, and she's just gonna show off her skills and show off what her and her dog has learned. So Patty just put Harlow in a heel and just work everything that we've worked on. I'm telling you, when she came, Harlow would drag her all over the place. And a lot of times I tell you guys, man, that's good right there. It looks good. A lot of slack in that leash. There you go, Patty. So we started the down today. Stand up. Now kind of pop her. Don't let her sit there and sniff whatever's in the ground. Make her go back down. She's still paying attention. She still has to pay attention to you. There you go. It's not, down doesn't mean go down and sniff everything in the ground. Good. Now tell her good right there. That was good. So guys, if you notice, a lot of times when I get these older pups and people want to do obedience, I don't start out with treats and things like that. I just don't. I just skip past it and get to the good part, you know, because these dogs, they're not going into show homes. This is not show obedience. I tell you guys all the time, my obedience is practical. It's neighborhood. It's around the house, things like that, you know. So when Patty and Harlow came to me, like I said, Harlow had no respect for Patty. He'd drag her all over the place. Patty really didn't know how to handle her dog, and Patty is doing excellent. Just drop the leash in that right hand over there, Patty, and let it, there you go. You can always grab it if you need it. Now we'll hold it up just a little bit, or pull some of it up, just, there you go, and let the rest dangle in your other hand. So it's teaching people how to handle a leash, teaching people how to handle their dog. But if we can't get this dog to work on this loose leash, then we're not going to get her. Patty, so soon as you go into a sit, let that sink in for a minute. You ask her to sit, and then it's immediately you go to down. Let sit, sink in for a minute. Good job right there. Good. So when I'm teaching these clients and friends of mine how to handle their dog, you know, not only is the dog learning something, so are they as a handler, you know. And the thing about it, like I said, you know, I don't want people having to go around. If I start out with the treats and all that in a 6-week obedient course, then we have to graduate from the treats, because a lot of slack. Let it go in that right hand, because I don't want them having to go around with a treat bag. I just don't like that. You shouldn't have to go around with a treat bag or a toy to get your dog to listen to you. All right, the dog was walking you at that time. You started following the dog instead of letting the dog follow you. The dog started veering off. Instead of you making her come back to you, you started going to her. So just free her up, tell her it's okay, and play with her for a minute. Patty's done an excellent job with Harlow, though. I'm telling you. And a lot of times what I need to start doing is showing the first consultation, so then you guys will get a chance to see the improvement. She couldn't walk Harlow 2 steps without him doing that right there. Quit letting him sniff all over the ground. There you go. He wanted to sniff every damn thing, investigate everything. She couldn't walk 2 steps without Harlow wanting to investigate everything. So again, Patty has done a great job with Harlow. One of the main things, come this way, Patty, when you get a chance. Come this way. One of the main things that a lot of people don't have when they're trying to train their dog is name recognition. The dog doesn't even recognize her name or respect her name. So That was the first step that I worked with Patty with Harlow. Just tell her it's okay. And the first step was just getting Harlow to acknowledge when she called her name. You know, so we're going to demonstrate. Tell her it's okay and just walk off. Now she get to do what she wants when you tell her it's okay. Anytime she look back at you, you can always give her a good girl, but you freed her up to do what she wants. Long as she's at the respecting that leash, not pulling on it, then that's great. But you just keep walking around. If she look at you, you can just acknowledge her with your voice. Now, at that point in time, she can walk out in front of you because she's on an okay, so she can do what she wants. Now, I want you to, in a minute, just say her name. And you see what happened when she said her name? Harlow looked at her. And at first, when I first started working with Patty, she would say Harlow's name, and Harlow wouldn't acknowledge her own name. So that was the first step. The first step. So let's see you do the recall. Here, come, whichever one you're going to use. Good. So I teach our dogs, we teach our dogs to stay up straight, Patty. We teach our dogs to stay in the last command that we give them. They don't get to break command unless we free them up with this okay. All right, guys, it's been a 6-minute video. Patty's doing great. Free her up, tell her it's okay. Good job. Patty and Harlow is doing great. And this is our third session, I think. And we have 3 more to go. And by the time we get to the 6th session, she should be ready to drop that leash and do some off-leash obedience, because the foundation that we have set with her and Harlow prepared them for that. Thank you, guys. Good job, Patty. Come back this way, please. Patty lets Harlow walk over on the right side, which is okay. There's no set way. If you want your dog to heel or walk with you on the right side, then that's okay. Good job, Patty. Great. Come back this way and put her in a sit. Now, I want you to work just the sit from any position for a minute for me and the camera.
Sit.
Hey, Harlow, sit. Free her up. So it's not, come on, you got to be consistent. Remember, it's Harlow, it's okay. So when we free her up, we tell her it's okay. Drop the leash. Patty, I want you to let the leash hang. Now, I want you to say her name. When she look at you, then you raise your hand and tell her to sit. Good. See, that time you didn't even have to use the leash because you're jumping ahead of time. Give her a chance to show you what she knows. Then if she don't show you, then correct her or then show her. Good job. Say her name. When she look up at you, good. All right. Thank you, guys.